I'm starting it again. Hopefully this time it'll pick it up. There it goes. Apparently the low latency was the issue. That's weird. We'll have to explore that later. But now we should be live. Yes, there we go. Excellent. All right, and then we need let's see. Yeah, okay, let's make sure that's going up. Okay, cool. All right, so you all should still see Terminal's phone now. I gotta remember that Discord sometimes, to save resources, will black out his screen when I don't want it to. But anyway, do some bag clearing, Terminal.
We're not live on YouTube.
We are. Definitely are. Yeah, Mateo just chatted.
Okay, very good. Okay, now I see it. It wasn't showing up my screen. I tried a bunch of times.
Really got to keep Discord up, or else it won't keep your phone up. Now I'm not seeing your phone on the thing. Did it just go away all of a sudden?
Let me see if there's something I can do in Discord to not have it on my side.
I believe it's on my side where it turns it off. Sorry, everyone, for these technical difficulties. We're just having a little couple issues. I see yours. All right, I just gotta look at the Twitch stream itself. Okay. Okay, there's your phone going away. Okay. Pop back up on Twitch. It's just gone on Twitch. It's so weird. That is so weird. Your phone is there. World just happened to John's phone. All right, hold on. But you can see. Oh, I'm talking about on the streams. Your side doesn't help me with that part. All right, cool. I got it back up and running. Just gonna resize it, and then we'll be good to go. Finally. For being patient, everyone, while we figure out all these fun little issues.
I think you need to make your phone a little smaller.
Now we're good now.
So you can see the whole thing. So you can see
We're
the
good.
whole thing.
What do you mean the whole thing?
Looks, your whole phone is not being displayed.
Oh, I did it again. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, it's for some reason.
Your side, but my phone disappeared now.
Your phone is gone again? No, it's because of this.
Okay.
Because yeah, okay. I think we're good now. I'm not gonna touch anything because every time I touch something, something breaks. This is what I was always so scared of. Okay.
No, we're going well now, so.
Okay.
First, I just want to say how frustrated I am. I'm so close to getting to 74.
Yeah.
I need 3 more tasks. And
so close, guys.
So close.
So close, guys.
The power of max move, 2 more times. That's easy. I'm ready to do that. It's just to save that for the last thing to do. So
yeah. How many of the max moves did you do today then?
I haven't done any today. I've done all of them for free, either using the max particles that I collect for the day, or I think I did 2 of them by powering up
Hmm.
using either Zamazenta or Zacian. So I've
Hmm.
been very much just trying to do it all
There you
free
go.
or close to free as possible.
All right. I think the place I'm gonna start is I'm gonna start with the Reggies because I really don't need those. It's the first place to
Yes.
start.
So it's definitely the way to go, way to do it. And what I would suggest doing, actually, if you're going to search for your Reggies, would be just to first grab them and just sort them by CP, and that way you'll know which ones have the higher CP,
Look at my
and that
number.
way. So
Oh
just
no,
sort them
it's
by
sorted by
CP.
CP. Then once you put it in the numbers, that's right. So I should be. So I'm good with
Yep.
this. So let's. All these are terrible, terrible. Oh, this one's pretty good, but of course it is a. So none of my weather boosted ones are really worth keeping.
Right. And so with this event, just going to remind everybody, with this event, the reason why we're encouraging so much for you to transfer everything out would be anything that is caught that's weather boosted that you're talking about, raid weather boosted stuff. Those you
Mhm.
don't need to power up to get the maximum amount of XLs. But anything that is level 20, you want to power up to level 22. I'm sorry, 23 or higher, and that'll get you the maximize your XLs. If you haven't paid for
All
the
right.
ticket, that means you'll get 2 paid for the October Go Pass, the Halloween Go Pass ticket. If you haven't paid for that, that means you'll get 2 XLs when you transfer these per Pokemon. And when you do 3, that means that when you paid for it, you'll get 3 guaranteed. I can go through all the math, but that's the way that it works there for
Right.
it.
Well, let's test it out now. I'm gonna get rid of this guy and see what I get out of it. So let's get rid of him. Do you really want to transfer this legendary? Yes. +3, plus
My,
3.
my screen went blank again, by the way.
Did it again. Yeah, I gotta keep this up. That's what it is. It's basically what it is. I gotta keep that thing up, or else,
Yep.
yeah, I gotta fix. So it's on my end. We gotta fix that later. We'll definitely fix that. Okay. All right, but here we go. Another one. 2186. Look at these stats. These are just unbearably bad stats. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can
So
see when you transferred it, you got 3 XLs. So anything
exactly.
that's in the 2000
Ooh.
and up, you can go ahead and just transfer.
Right. So that means that all these right here, okay, can go away. So it's 5, which means that you get 15 for each.
Well, you should
15.
get 3 regular and 3 XLs.
There you go.
Doing that. Yep.
Now let's just for testing purposes, okay? This one's at 1756, right? Okay.
Yep.
So let's transfer that. Let's see what happens.
And you're gonna get
I only
2
got 2.
XLs.
Oh no.
So that's what the math works out to be.
So then you say power up 3 times, right?
Power up to you need 16 candies. You need to power up 6 times. So 3 times would
1,
be
2, 3,
would be 2.5, a level and a half.
So
So if it
16.
says 16 candies
Mhm.
for a non-shadow, then that would get you to level 23.
Mm.
So go ahead and power it up to level 23.
All right, let's
And
do
then
that.
and you can get those 3.
Yes. All right, so I did that.
One of my older ones.
Let's see what happens.
Yep.
+3, +3. Heck yeah! There we go.
So for net, you're spending 13 XLs, net 13 regular candy to get yourself an extra XL out of that.
And
otherwise, you get 2 XLs.
And let's see, there's also a way, I don't know if anybody ever knew this, there's a Candy to Candy XL, and it takes 100 each time.
Right.
So I would say,
candies is definitely worth it.
plus, yeah, a little bit of Stardust, and if you've got Stardust to spare, like I do, and like Terminal does, like, oh, dude, you have to. Our conversation last night when you were talking. Okay,
Yeah.
like
Go ahead, tell it. You can tell the story.
So what happened is he was complaining about how he spent like $1 million, or was it $1.5 million Stardust? I can't remember how much it was. It was
Getting ready for Master League. I spent about $1.5 million Stardust.
Exactly. So I was sitting there going, yeah, well, I mean, you still got like what, 10 million left. You're gonna be okay. He's like, oh, actually, I have 18. I'm like, then why are you complaining? Why? Just shut up. You have enough. You're fine. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
That's all I got to say about that.
You work hard for this. You work hard for it, so you want
to
make sure that you keep it as much as possible.
Well, I mean, sure, except that, it was for a conscious decision to improve your chance of getting Stardust in a different way. But you're like, I just lose Stardust and I only have 18 million left. My life is so terrible. I might be oversimplifying, but
I'll show you. I'll show you. Let's talk about shadows now because they're slightly
Ah,
different. So this is one I
good
just
point.
caught a little while ago. I've got
Okay.
a shadow that I have over here,
Whew, that's
and
terrible.
this is level 20,
Okay.
and so in order to get it to 20 to level 23, so you still have to do the same number of taps. So you still need to power it up 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In that case, for a shadow, it's 22 candy for you to be able to do that. So
22.
that's the one that you have to do. So that's what I'm going to power up first, and then I'm going to transfer this out. Shadows,
Yeah.
to me, the two that I want to do the most of transferring out are things that are shadows and things that are mythical, because everything else I can trade,
Yeah,
but
that's a good
those two I
point.
can't trade. Plus,
So
also
yeah,
traded Pokemon. That's the
uh,
other thing to look at.
let's start with mythical
Also
then too
traded
as
ones.
well. Now that we got a little bit of a tutorial into how to do this stuff. So let's see. I'm
Yep.
probably keep my Celebes and my Jirachis and my Mew, but Deoxys though. Oh, Deoxys. Oh, you're about to go way bad boy. Okay, this is terrible. This is also
So
terrible.
before we continue, let's just add a few people in the stream. I see Christian's here, Mateo's here, Raj has joined up. We got
Hey, how's everybody?
Tiger, Hoochie's over here, and
Nice.
that's who's over on YouTube. And then I see that Atomic Girl has joined up over on Twitch, and so is Imagine Legacy. Thanks for joining, everybody.
Yes, thank you. Good job on doing that. I kind of dropped the ball, didn't I? I'm kind of interested in getting rid of all these bad mons. But yeah,
Yeah,
this
you're going after
Deoxys,
those mythicals.
I'm probably going to keep that one. This one, I'm gonna keep like one, honestly, because why keep more than one? Well, I'm definitely keeping the 98 Darkrai. That's my best buddy. I think I might keep that one. But all right, right now, let's look at the Deoxys. Are there any of these normal forms that are worth keeping? Anybody see anything here that's worth keeping? Maybe this one here. I would say the 1766 one. The rest of them though look like let's see, what's worse than dog water? Day old dog water is what they look like. Yes.
Yep. So all of these we're going to want to power up 6 times. So 16 candies, and
All of
then
these, huh? Okay. Well, let's because like I have one that's 2165. I think that one's actually weather boosted though, so I think I can just transfer this one.
yeah, definitely for that one.
Full cloth.
And
All right, here we go.
I will, yeah. And
Woo!
so the mental debate that I've gone through is you've got
Right.
not a lot of candy for that. You've got 68 deoxy candy. Is it worth it? Here's the question. I'm asking you this question. Is
Mm-hmm.
it worth powering them up to use some more of your regular candy since you don't have a lot of regular candy? In my opinion, yes, because the 13 regular candy for 1XL, unless you're out of candy, I would say to do it. It's definitely worth it in my opinion.
Plus, I have a bit of a reserve of rare candies here as well that I could also do.
Yep.
All right. What was I doing? And
I,
I was doing mythicals. That's right.
yep. We're going through some mythicals.
All right, so let's power this one. You said 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one actually costs more, right? It's supposed to be 19 candy instead of 16.
Nope,
Like I
16.
saw
It
already.
should be 16.
It should be 16. So I hit it one
so
time too many. So this is why I
correct.
double check these things, because like I don't want to make a mistake and waste my candy. Okay,
Yep.
I'm a man who likes his candy. No, I like to keep it.
I think we all like our candy.
Yeah. There are weird people out there who don't like candy. I mean, there are valid people out there who don't like candy. That was really hard to say. I didn't really feel that all that much.
So this is, if you look at my screen, this is one of my favorite. I've got a Darkrai that's a
Oh,
96.
that's a
So
good
it's
one.
definitely one that I'm keeping. So I'm looking forward to the more Darkrai's coming out. I don't have a Hundo Darkrai, but I do have a 98, a few 98s. Here's a dilemma that I have. I've got 3 98s. Do I
Uh-oh.
keep all 3 of those 98s? Doesn't make sense to.
I mean,
So
honestly, no, but it is Darkrai. He's really cool, so maybe yes. Only reason why Darkrai passes it because of the vibe check, because he's just so cool.
yeah, I do have a 93 that I'm gonna get rid of right now, stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna be going.
Oh, I have exactly 16 candy left for this last one. Perfect. And then the rest, I guess I'll just get rid of normally, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, maybe or hold on to it to the next time that there's something like this. I mean, it's not. How many do you have left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 so far.
And how's your XLs look? How many
I'm like
XLs do you have?
116 now, so not bad.
Yeah. So I mean,
dude.
it's up to you. You could also keep. You could if you transfer. Not don't transfer all of them because each one you transfer is going to get you 3.
Right.
So if you wanted to do it, you need to get 16 more. So you need to transfer what 4 of them to get there, 5 to
Yeah.
get you there. So transfer a few and then you could do the rest.
I think
Or
I'm
you
good.
could
I don't really have
do
that
them once at
many.
a time.
Honestly, don't have that many. I think Jen is. Oh, look at all Hoopa too. I forgot about Hoopa because of that raid day we had a while ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
Hoopa,
see.
you probably have a lot of there.
This is yeah. I got lucky and actually got the last one of the last shinies I was missing, which was the normal Genesect. So now I got that guy. So obviously, Star, we're favoriting him. He's not going anywhere. But these next ones here, though.
So we have
No.
a question on YouTube. So let me
Oh,
just first say hi to Ashton. Thanks for joining. And Hoochie asked a
welcome in.
question. Wait, so what's with the Pokemon Transfers XL? What's this whole thing? Probably
Oh,
missed the beginning of it. So basically, when right now there's an event going on, and if you have the Halloween ticket, I'll bring that
six.
up, and so you can see the bonuses. So if you have the Halloween ticket, it gets you this 3 times increased. Well, it says increased chance to receive Candy XL for catching Pokemon. But then there's also the 3 times transfer candy and the 3 times chance of receiving Candy XL from transferring Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Based upon the level of the Pokemon is how likely you are to get an XL. So if you have a Pokemon that's up to level 8, you're gonna get no XLs. There's no guaranteed XLs for that, and so on. The way that I'm talking about, though, not to get it down to detail, but to break it down into a lower level, would be is that we've got 3 times chance of transfer candy. When your Pokemon is level 20, that's going to guarantee you 2 XLs, and if it's level 23 or higher, that's 3 XLs. And this is with the paid ticket. If you have the free ticket, instead of saying 3 times chance of transfer candy XLs, it's going to say 2 times. And in that case, there you want to get all of your Pokemon to level 26 to guarantee you 2 XLs. So if you have the free ticket, that's 2 times chance. You need to get your Pokemon to level 26, and it's a 3 times chance with the paid ticket, and that you need to have level 23 or higher to make sure you get 3 XLs. And so what Dark is doing here is he's going to power up his Genesect to level 23, which is 16 candy for a regular Pokemon. And then when he transfers it, he's guaranteed 3 XLs, and he's going to get back 3 regular candy for this Pokemon. So it's for 13 regular candy, you're guaranteed 1 extra XL candy. So
Yep.
that's what it's for.
That's what we're kind of doing. We're just going through. We're seeing which Pokemon, especially mythicals, particularly mythicals, we actually want to keep, and then which ones we don't. We power up a little bit like that, and then we send it off to the Candy Crush. The professor.
So
Definitely.
should I do my Rotom now?
Oh, do it. Yeah, it could be a hype moment.
There we
Everyone,
go. Nope.
get ready to clip.
That ain't good.
No. I remember my CP was higher than that.
Oh yeah, you got the hundo, so
I did.
you can go for that.
Did get the hundo. So cool like that. Got a hundo. Got a hundo. Yes, I do. All right, I think this may be the last normal one, and it is also. I think of Techno Blast. Ew, get out of here. Ew, just like gross.
I do have some shinies from the October pass. I've gotten 2 so far. I haven't checked all of them.
Yeah,
I know there's 2.
I got only Phalanx is the only one I got from it.
So I got this Sableye.
Very nice.
So let me catch that while we're here.
Okay, this one seems to be the best one. Another fire one, so I have to keep that one because it's also fire. This one.
Hoochie congratulated you, by the way, on your hundo.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. I very much appreciate it. It's always nice to get congratulated for just being awesome.
It's a skill issue, right?
Pretty much. No, so these are all fires. Okay, this is not fire though. This is the chill one. So it's a pretty good one. So I'm gonna keep that. Oh, also my little XXS one I can't get rid of because he's just so cute when he's tiny and barely able to stay on screen. Look how small he is. Look how small he is. Yeah, that boy. Little boy.
I like the XXL ones. Nope, my Terrakian's not shiny. I'll claim that some other point.
So I don't want that one. I don't want that one. I don't want that one. Drill, Technoblast. Which one is this? This is Douse. Also doesn't have the Technoblast though. Oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna keep the 98, guys. Okay, I guess I'll keep that one. I got another XXS. Oh wow, I had 2 XXSs that are Genesex. Sorry, Terminal. You won't ever get to see them because able to transfer.
Yes, I'm loving trying to fill up the decks. I try to get all of the XXSs and XXLs. Actually, found one last night that I had caught and never evolved. So I would
Oh,
another deck
that's
entry for
pretty cool. I do that sometimes. I just like when I'm transferring stuff. Sometimes I'll just go through XXSs and XXLs and like evolve them all the way, and then send them to the Candy Crusher. All right, let's see.
Oh, yeah.
I kept some fire ones, right? Yeah, I think I kept this one. Yeah, I kept one fire one. Okay, cool. Then let's just keep on doing this. So again, we go up to 16 candy exactly. Okay. So you usually about the 2100s or a little bit higher, maybe even a little bit lower depending on the stats you get for the particular Pokemon. But we go up that much, and then it always guarantees us those at 3 and 3. That's sweet. 3 and 3.
Do you like my purifiable Hundo Latias?
That is a nice one, but what are you gonna do with it? That's the real question.
I'm not going to purify it. I'm not. I'm like the not like the Magin Legacy. He doesn't like shadows no matter what. I'm the opposite route.
I mean, thematically he's correct, but in terms of gameplay, I can see why you don't want to. Yeah, 100%.
I definitely have too many Regigigas. I don't think I need all these.
Oh yeah, that's another one I gotta look at because that one's just basically useless. +3/+3.
Power this one up to 16. Well, actually, Shadow you got to power up to 22, and then you could transfer it. So 22 candy for that.
Yeah, that's right.
And then
22.
You can transfer it, and you can get that.
Yeah.
Thanks. Great.
So how's everybody been doing so far with there's a lot of costumes. I'm kind of surprised at how many costumes are out there.
They're all in the wild. Unfortunately, contrary to what we were led to believe last night, Zora is not around anymore. So
unfortunately,
if you don't have it, you're SOL at this point.
There's always next year.
Yeah, it comes around a few times a year. I forgot the last time it came around, but it came around earlier this year also.
Yeah, it is also true. Oh, this guy's already powered up, I believe, right? 23, he's got to be.
Yeah, and you can also tell if you look where the circle is. It's kind of near, very close to the camera icon. That's what I use as a judge. So if it's close to much closer to the camera icon, that's one that it's already powered up.
I'll still take you. You still have to get used to like looking at that to see. Right, let's move on then to Hoopa. Any good Hoopas I gotta actually keep around? Yeah, 96 is pretty good. I mean, honestly, I don't want to keep too many around because, like, until they're shiny. I mean, like, so. All these other Hoopas are, yeah, I did not have a great Hoopa day. Look at all these terrible ones. Oh, Volcanion, too. Oh, Volcanion. Okay, so, wait.
That's just as bad as mine.
28. Well, I think all these are weather boosters. I get rid of all of them without having to power them up at all. Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.
Unfortunately, I have to do them one at a time.
No.
I'm keeping an XL. I have an XL one, and I've got a regular XXL one that I kept for those.
Wait, did
so
you
anything
say...
that's
You have to transform all.
Oh, you can't transfer.
Yeah, look at that.
So
16.
Good.
Bye. Okay, anyway, you were saying about what you were saying about?
Yep, I was wrong about that. So what I was saying though was that I'm keeping. If I've got an XL or an XXL one, those are the ones that I'm keeping. Before so just keeping like one or two. I like keeping two things that are like the two of my largest Pokemon of any kind.
Yeah, I don't really care that much about it. So I'll just I'll get rid of anything I don't really need, which is honestly a lot. Because just to give you an idea, let's see how many legendary stories have. Let's do candykm20 first, which is a good one to find because remember when you search for legendary, that leaves out mythical and it leaves out something even bigger than that, which is all of these ultra beasts. Yeah, so you want to use candykm20 to make sure you get all of that. Oh, those. I should go through Necrozma. That's the one I should really go I did so many of those raids when I was there.
Now, here's
After
a
as well.
dilemma that
Uh-oh. Got
that I don't think is worth it. So, for example, if I wanted to power up my Ho to level 23, since it's right around there, it's going to cost me 100 candy or around 100 candy to do it. So, technically speaking, I would make my candy back, but I'm not planning on transferring this
Right.
one. This is also one that I caught from Giovanni. So, I'm keeping that just for the memories of it, since it's also low, meaning it's 850 CP. That would be a good one to, if you ever had somebody who you're relatively new friends with, and they
Mhm.
wanted to get that as a possibility to get one good for PvP, then you would be able to purify it, then trade it to somebody for they could possibly get a good PvP one for it, since its CP is already so low.
The ones I think I'll keep around to trade later. The rest of them can go bye-bye. I got a lot of really good, decent stat ones, but they're all gonna go bye-bye very soon. None of these are keep the lucky ones at least now.
The other thing I look for a lot of times are traded ones, since traded ones that I need to go through and get, decide, especially lucky ones are hard to deal with, and those you definitely have to do one at a time, so trying to go through all those that way for it.
Well, I'm thinking with just
So
the gargantuan number of legendaries we get in this game, the lucky ones I'll keep to transfer into home, and then if I get any extras, I'll transfer those into home. It's like you can usually do like what, one legendary per week, I believe, if you want to send it to home. Maybe one legendary. So yeah, I'll get enough lucky sometimes that I can usually pad it out. If not, then like it's not like I'm missing legendaries to trade
right.
to send to home. The answer is I'm not.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm marking a few to send over to home. I've got some duplicate shinies that I don't need.
Excuse me. Yeah, exactly. I'm just checking to make sure I've got at least all the shinies that can be transferred. Okay, and now I can go through and make sure. 2580, I believe. Yeah, it's near the camera. So this one should give me 3 and 3. There we go. Yep. This one should also give me 3 and 3. Yep. Woo! All right, this one is not near the camera, so let's scroll very far down. Wait, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 16. There we go. And then, bye-bye.
This is one of my recent acquisitions with a guaranteed
Oh,
lucky trade from somebody.
that was
So,
pretty good.
yep, I definitely, I powered it up all the way already, so I don't need more candy for it. XLs, but I want to put a second move on it and stuff like that. It's definitely a nice one
Bye.
to do. This guy can get going, I'm sure.
Yeah, and
No.
as I've told Terminal before as well, I'll let y'all know too, the best way to get rid of a bunch of these Pokemon is to remember that they are tools for conquest. What that means is, if it doesn't help you beat somebody up in either bragging rights or gyms or raids, get rid of it.
Very true. No, I don't think
So
I need this one anymore.
you might be going, but Dark, what about this really cool hundo of this Pokemon I got? I go, yeah, of course you keep it, because then you can use it to dunk on your friends and be like, ha, I got something you don't have in your face. And see, tool of conquest. Bragging rights are very important.
I know I've told you this before, but
What?
a lot of people are talking about, what's the daily eggs. I got this shiny Charmander from the daily egg already. So
There you go.
you can get shinies from there, so it's not a
That's
bad thing to do that with.
And I mean, who turns down a free starter? You pick one at the beginning of every game. Of course, you're gonna accept it.
Yep, very true. Now, on the other hand, though, something like I've got a bunch of shiny Sableyes, and in my opinion, they're kind of useless at this point because you don't need them. You need them for. You need to get the Dynamax ones, so you might as well just. That's one of the things that I'm going for with those. So I got a bunch of Sableyes that are shiny that I don't need anymore. That'd be good to get rid of.
Do it right now, then. Do it.
You know what? Sableye kind of rare if it was something that was more popular than one thing. So I'm saving a few of those to trade.
Okay.
I'm curious
All
which
right.
ones that I have a lot of.
That
Let's see
was
if I
pretty
can
good. I was
get a
like,
couple of.
oh, I don't really need these. Okay, transfer them. No, I don't want to. Such a
I'm
pogo
also keeping
player.
older Pokemon that's likely to go lucky. So
Yeah,
those are
yeah,
also
whatever,
things
pogo
I keep.
player.
So
Can't get rid of your darlings. You gotta keep them.
I'd be happy to trade these to people. That'd be no problem there.
I'm people.
Data. Well, you could get one trade a day, so it's really kind of hard to do those. So,
No, we just trade for the next 4 days. Bing, bada boom. I got all your Sableye.
there you go.
Oh,
Ashton's going
what?
on you. He's agreeing. Hey Rasta, thanks for joining. Ashton said, why Dark's gotta spit facts.
I know, right? I mean, like, after 30 years of this, seeing generation after generation of my Pokemon wither and die, it's hard to form attachments anymore.
Yep.
That's right. I made it super dark. There you go, guys. Well, everybody be sad now.
No problem.
I have lived beyond the years of any mortal man should. Pokemon world.
I love the Galarian Meowth shiny.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, but I've got too many of them, and so I'm going through my shinies.
No.
Too late.
Home, you dingus. Home. Sorry, let's go.
Got a
Let's go.
bunch of shinies that I've gotten rid of already.
No, I told you, Kanto keep. Remember, we've been through this already. I get all of the shinies you don't want. We've been through this. And now you're... Get out of Kanto. Okay, yeah, you're okay right now. That's not Kanto. You guys see that? He transferred my shiny Alolan Meowth. Did you guys see that? He transferred my Pokemon. No, I want it, obviously. That's what this is all about. No one needs any of these Pokemon. We just want them all really badly.
Yep. I got this traded to me. Somebody that traded to me. He named it Kool-Aid Man, so I kept it the same.
Oh yeah. Yeah, in the games, like for a long time, you weren't able to change the name of a traded Pokemon, so, like, because they kind of kept, like, the nickname of its original trainer or whatever. But now, unfortunately, you can change it, which I think is kind of. Oh, Terminal. I have a question for you, though.
Yeah, sure.
What Pokemon do you always want to show off, but you never get a chance to?
That's a good question.
And this is for chat too. Let me know, what is your favorite Pokemon that you always want to flex, but you never get a chance to? That's my question.
That's a good question.
Also, welcome in, Mrs. TP. I think is that your first message? If not, we'll welcome in. And if you're back, well, welcome back then.
Yes. So the Magic Legacy said it was a Alolan Meowth that I transferred out.
Yeah, you did, and but in Let's Go, as long as it's Meowth, it still works. It's okay. If it was like a Berserker though, like the evolved form of Galarian Meowth, then you couldn't do it. No, wait, maybe you can. I actually don't remember. No, you can't, because that was a generation afterwards. So no, you can't even do that one. Never mind. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because I believe the what was it? Let's Go was the first Pokemon game on the Switch, if I'm not mistaken.
So this was a trade from Raj Gotcha, who's here on the stream. He and I went. I think I used my trinket on him and gave him. That was a Cobalion, is what I think I gave him for this.
Ooh,
so it was a nice trade.
Nice. And
I'm still debating about what's a silver bottle cap. Have you decided what you're silver bottle capping?
Oh no, I still need to do that. I need to go grab that search string you gave me and, like, look more closely. Also, I just realized
silver bottle cap doesn't make sense to do.
What I just realized is I already have 600 Rare Candy XLs from the Crozma. I'm just gonna transfer all these because that's a good one.
And it's coming back also.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get rid of all of those right now.
Might as well flex my Shundo background Psyduck
That is
while we're
pretty
at it.
good. That's pretty good.
I
Also,
do
a
love
couple of
flex
those.
guy
I
backgrounds.
actually got a couple threes out of it instead of only it being twos. That's pretty good. Okay.
Probably because they were not all powered up.
Well, I was thinking maybe actually the RNG worked in my favor, and so I actually got extra. That is a cool
Yeah.
background. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty cool background you put together. No wonder you're so obsessed with that. I want exactly this Pokemon with the exact background, and I will take nothing else. Thank you for your attention on this
Oh,
matter.
this white Enigma background. So
Yeah.
this is a silver bottle cappable one to me. The problem is it's still pretty good as without silver bottle capping for it.
Hmm.
So is
I
so
don't
Imagine
know.
Legacy said is one of his favorites is this shiny straw hat Pikachu.
Giant
It's
straw hat.
definitely one.
Ah.
You know what? It's one of those ones. What I would be doing with that Imagine Legacy is when I'm going into a raid that there's tons of people in, and I know that it's an easy win. I would be putting that
Yeah.
as my first Pokemon. Might as well just
Mhm.
go in with something that you just want to flex for your own use. You want to find a use out of it. Those are the kind of things that I do. Kind of like when people just go ahead and
Exactly.
throw in like a bunch of Wooloos in a Gmax battle, that type of thing for it.
All right. This is bad. Do I care about getting more Reggie candy? I've got 445. I think I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna get rid of these guys. Hey, it's Charlie. Hey, Charlie. How are you? Are you having a good day over there, Charlie?
Mr. TP, I apologize, but somehow Nightbot is a doing too strong. We got doing stopping emojis right now over in YouTube, so we'll probably have to do a little bit of
Oh,
work
is
with that.
Night? Oh, yeah, we got to switch that. Yes, that's on by default, and it shouldn't be, given what how important emojis and emotes are on both Twitch and YouTube.
Yep.
Very weird thing to have it be like, yes, off by default. Hey, Wicked, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, this one can also go bye bye.
So here's a question for you, Dark, and also a
What's
question
up?
for the chat. Would you bottle cap a, a Pokemon that you really like that is not shiny? Would you do a silver bottle cap on that?
If it has like some kind of sentimental value, sure. But of course, you're gonna have to find me that Pokemon first because I don't know which one that would be. That would do it above something else. That's
Yeah,
the
because
big question.
there are some legendaries that I have that have location backgrounds that I really like, and or that I want to do that on
Hmm?
for it. I'm not saying that these are any of these. The other thing is that I do have level. I do have a best friend shiny Ray
Oh,
that best buddy that is really good, and it's just needs three little ticks to make it a Shundo. So
ooh,
that's my current candidate for this, and it's already a best friend. I've had it since they first came out, so very much excited about this one. So this is
I'll
right
be
now my
honest.
candidate. It's a little tough for me though because it's wanted to do with some backgrounds also. But you think this is the way to go?
I think it's a good one to do. Got everything you're looking for right there. Sexy, flexing, of course, is like off the charts for that one. So
Yep.
yeah, I
So
think it's a good one.
Margin Legacy said absolutely he would, especially if it's meta relevant. And I guess this is a meta
Yeah.
relevant one, and it's already a best friend, stuff like that. So I put a lot
I
of effort
mean,
into it.
yeah, I mean, you're gonna be using it a lot because like it's a great Pokemon to Mega whenever you have an event going on. Probably one of the better mons to Mega whenever you get a chance. Honestly, in my opinion, so I'd say do it, do it, do it.
That's up there. So the Atomic Girl is here in the chat. I know her well, and she and I did a shiny Gigantamax Butterfree swap, and
Yeah,
she ended up getting a Shundo out of it. Of course, I didn't, but this is what I ended up
what?
with was a 12, 14, 12, but she got a Shundo out of it. This is my the past this year. I think that was the fourth Shundo that I gave away. So it was a pretty good one there.
Oh, you named it 180, not 180, but 180. That's so cute.
So 80 is the percent, and then 100 are for the max moves. So I've got the first max move powered up to level one,
Okay.
and then the second one is so on. So that's what I do. So I now know that that's the max moves on it. And actually, you know what I'm going to do is I need to do. I've got 2 more that I
Two
have to
more.
power up anyway.
Do
So I'll
it.
just do one of these. So I've got 19 out of the 20 max moves that I needed to do to get to level 80, 73. So actually, I'm in 74. And Poke Genie's got a great keyboard on the iPhone. I don't think this is available for the Android, but on the iPhone, it's got a nice keyboard where it's got all these little symbols you can use and stuff like that. And
I think so. I think we
so
can just do it natively. I think at some point. Also, you don't get all these
yeah,
cool symbols like we do. Like here, I can make a D with a line through its stem. Can you do that?
I think with the Poke Genie keyboard, you can do those type of things.
Wow, you can't do the Apple keyboard. No wonder it's crapple.
Yeah, I don't use the Apple keyboard. I personally use the Swift keys on my phone. And what
I
I love
mean,
about
makes
Swift keys
sense.
is that it saves all this stuff there, so it
Exactly.
automatically fills
Yeah,
it in.
I'm also like looking
And
to see what would be a good Pokemon to use a silver bottle cap on. I mean, I guess the shiny restroom here would be bad. But it's not a background though, so it's not as cool. This one's
yeah,
also a
I mean,
decent one, but it's not shiny though. So I really want to do that one.
yeah, definitely
Uh,
shiny. So yes, Wicked says it's we I have a crapple. I can understand that one there. So
oh yeah, so all
hi,
these
Big Green
restaurants
Dinosaur.
now.
Thanks for joining up.
Well, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna probably get rid of all these Reshis here because they're all already weather boosted, so they already qualify for +3 on them, and they're all just absolutely not good stats.
No,
And let's
definitely.
also
If
be
you got
real
that
too.
money,
Although let's be real too. Okay, these numbers don't mean anything. They make literally no difference except for like in case you want to do Master League, like this guy over here does. But like the numbers don't matter, right? No one's gonna ever see what the numbers are. They're only gonna see you win or lose. They don't really
yeah,
matter, but they also matter super a lot because I want to be able to flex on people.
sure. Yeah, the other thing I
Thirty-one
have to go
gone.
through is get rid of things that traded backgrounds. Actually, that's a good idea. I should look for any traded backgrounds that I don't want.
But my Zekrums, how they
Especially,
doing? They're not as many. There's not as many. 47 in total. I should still cut down that number, right? Let's look for the ones that are weather boosted. Let's get rid of those. So it starts right about here. Grapple. Oh, that one's got a background, so I'm gonna save that one, obviously. Well, I always look through it to make sure I'm not missing any backgrounds, because like with legendaries, you always get the warning no matter what, right? So it's always good just to double check, make sure you favorited the right ones, and yeah, unfavorited the right ones. That way, you don't do an oopsie like I have done trading backgrounds before. They had the little background display in the trading window. Done that
oh, it's
so many
such a nice
times.
feature. Such a nice
Finally,
functional feature.
took them so long, but I'm glad it's here finally.
And another nice feature that I have is I love that they now show they can see when you're in a raid what you've got a shiny in the raid lobby. So that's something I like now.
That's cool. Oh, look at that,
New to
60.
those new to the stream here, I am extremely close to level 74. As soon as the stream's over, I'm gonna be there. So I'm a little bit itchy to get completed over here.
No,
I'm grinding hard
you
at
can't
this.
now. Right now we do this. You must wait longer.
Let's see if we have any shinies outside.
Go
I still have not
grasshopper.
gotten a shiny Sinistea. I do know somebody who's up to 4 shiny Sinisteas. I'm sure he's been grinding it pretty hard.
Do you want to pull the old Kansas City con on him?
What do you mean by that?
The old Kansas City con.
I don't know what that means.
If I say it on stream, they'll know what I'm talking about. So just agree with it, and we'll get his shiny Sinistea.
No, he's
Come
not
on,
here on the
Terminal.
stream, I don't think, right now.
Well, he might hear about it. That's why I'm not going to say what the Kansas City Con is. Let's see. I did Zekrom to Restaurant. What else also has a lot of legendaries? Probably a good thing to look at would be good old everyone's favorite big old dragon. I'm pausing for effect here. Ray.
There we go.
This guy probably
Got
needs
rid of
some.
all my rays.
I have not yet.
Rays,
Got a lot of 98s, a lot of
rays.
96s. They look very nice. Oh, favorite that guy, obviously. This one's pretty good. We'll keep those guys for now.
check to make sure the ones that you're doing are the ones you recently caught. So just do last few weeks. I do have a lot there for it. I think all of these though I also did are local to me. So distance, I think I got rid of that. The all of the ones that were caught close by. I wanted to keep the ones for distance trading. For those who don't
Oh,
know, that if you are trading Pokemon that are over caught over 100 kilometers apart, you're guaranteed at least 3 candies for that. So
I don't know how many
I do want to
Pokemon.
flex. I do want to
What's that?
flex one thing with my Ray. There's one Ray I do want to flex. It took me 206 raids to finally get a Hundo Ray. So
Oh.
that
Yeah,
was definitely
Wicked. I got a couple pretty good ones. Like the let's see, where are my good verses? Doesn't make it so much faster to this way. Ray and Shiny. This is what I'm looking at right here. I've got about 12. Yes, my math's correct. 12. This is, I think, the first one I ever caught that was shiny. So obviously I made sure to mega it. And then let's see. This one I think I caught. Yeah. This one I caught at the last raid day. This one's pretty good also, 96. This one is one that I could possibly do a silver cap on because it is almost there. So close.
one thing that I remind people to do is search for. You can search like Mega 1, Mega 2, Mega 3. Mega 3s are the ones that are most powered up, and you can also do not Mega. So, for example, if you wanted to find all of your rays that you have not megaed, so if you do Ray and exclamation point Mega, and then 1, and then put a dash after the 1, that'll show you all of your rays that you have not megaed. And so that's kind of important to know which ones you haven't done that with.
And just to let you know, Wicked, Ray is probably one of my favorite. It probably is my favorite legendary just because of the cutscene from Generation 3 where he comes out of the sky and he just basically tells Kyogre and Groudon, knock it off, you two. You made me get out of bed, all right? Knock it off or else. And then he just flies back up and that's it. And they both knock it off because it's Ray. I mean, if a big old green dragon told you to knock it off, would you do it? The answer probably is yes. And I agree with him. I would also knock it off because I don't want him to eat me. So let's see what my rays. Let's go with, because like luckily, I think the last 2 raid days we've had with this guy, it's been weather boosted where I've been. So I've been just like fantastically like getting a bunch of weather boosted ones.
Yeah, you've been doing pretty good with those.
Yeah. Except for getting the Hundo or the Shundo. So these home ones I know for a fact I can definitely transfer no problem because those were obviously traded already. So let's get rid of those 4 right there. All right, and then let's look at the years for these. Oh wait, I can just do that, right? Rayquaza and what is it? Age
And year.
365.
Well, you could just do year. Instead of doing 365, you could do year 25.
Yeah,
or
year
25.
35. That's
And,
definitely a year for most people. got their
Ray
raising.
Yet to get there.
Oh, look at a couple. All right, let's get rid of a few of these. I think I want to save a good few of them though, just for if anybody wants a Ray. Get up to here. Let's do exactly 30. That's pretty good. That's 90. That's pretty good. And that now I'm down to 22 in total, and I've got a ton of candy for him. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. All right, now let me think of a Pokemon that I've always wanted to show off. I never got a chance. I know what it is. Let's see what is it. We're jealous. Frillish. I'm so dumb. Frillish.
Yeah,
All right, let me find it.
Like?
You don't remember this one? I caught it on the bus. There it is.
There you go. Frillish Nundo. Now I do.
Schnundo. Yeah, why do you call it Nundo when it's a Schnundo? Excuse me. What am I thinking here?
I like calling them Nundos by name, so that way I can search for Nundo, and then I'll find all mine that are.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I usually put something after it, like there's a Nundo Poo, got a rank 1 Rink won a bunch of those, stuff like that. So this is a Nundo I caught at home.
Undo home is pretty nice. It's always fun when that happens. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, let me find that Larvitar I caught at home. I mean, besides the really, all the shinies, shadow ones I've gotten recently. All right. Ignore 3 of these, okay?
Go ahead.
When was it home? I was on the bathroom when I caught this baby boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
TMI. So this is a Nundo that I put to level 50 just because I wanted to. He's got a little birthday. He's got a little birthday hat on it. So my little Venusaur with the hat.
Oh.
I like to mess with my Nundos.
Yeah, and yeah, so like for the rest of y'all, if you haven't been following along, once you guys get a chance, like this is a great way to get rid of all those legendaries and mythicals. Like I'm gonna probably next thing I'm gonna look at, is gonna mostly probably be the Ultra Beast because I saw so many of those as well. Well, actually, there's also Registeel from GoFest a couple years ago. Oh, and the Zacians as well, yeah, because that's right. I did a ton of those also when I was there this year. That was only this year, wasn't it?
Yep, it might be
Feels
worth
like
it to get rid of some of those.
Feels like so long ago. All right, and yeah, candykm, and I probably would do this one. I would probably do an age, so I'd probably do age dash
What are you looking for, the past year?
365.
Yep.
Something that's like that, where it's not too old but also not too new. Oh, and also just to do this to make it easy, say no shinies and then no background. It's Chinese. I don't want Chinese right now. And favorites. This is usually when I'm trying to go through stuff pretty quickly. I always get rid of the shiny background and the favorites, because in that way, if I find something I like, I can of course always favorite it, then it gets out of the list. And what do you mean by how many times do you both have a mega Pokemon? What do you mean, Wicked? I don't fully understand your question. Could you clarify, please? Yeah,
Big
dude,
Green
get the 4
Venusaur said
Hondos,
he's
Mateo. What's he got?
Yeah, 4 Hondos. Yeah, he said he's got 1 Nundo so far. That's good. I mean,
which one do you have?
Yeah, what's your Nundo, Big Green Dinosaur?
Yeah, it's always people say got a Nundo. Like, the next question is gonna obviously be which one is it? Please tell us. We want to know. All right, so let's go through these Regidragos right here. This one's pretty good. So, like, this is like when I do this is mostly quick and dirty. So, like, I just say, oh, those stats look good. I'll keep them to compare later to other stats, and then to the other Pokemon I have favorite, right? And then I look at the rest. Oh, these is also pretty good stats there. So I will also keep that around so I can compare with it later. And then I just keep on going down. 98s, I usually always keep a 96 just so I can see, which ones are the best, or the best stat distributions based on my arbitrary decision-making skills and things like that. And once I know I've got everything that I pretty much do not want to keep like that, then I can just go through. I can get rid of them. So, like, if you don't have the candy or the dust, don't really be worried about that. Just make it like, say, get rid of those, and then even though I might not get the full 3 for them, still getting 31 out of that was still pretty good, I would say. Pretty good.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm still trying to go through, trying to find things I need to evolve to get dex entries and stuff like that. So looking for those XXS dex entries.
Yeah. Okay.
This
That's for
Pokemon is out.
Which one?
This one's out. I did one raid today. I'll probably do some more tomorrow. This is an old one, obviously from 23 that I caught.
Yeah,
it was a nice one for it. I still don't have the shiny. Still looking for that.
Same.
So.
I like Duskull shiny. It's very nice. I don't think actually. Do I have? You know what? This will be saved. I can get it back to it later. Do I have any Duskull shinies? I actually think that's like one Pokemon. I think it's been like dodging me for. Yeah, I don't have a single Duskull shiny yet. Oh, in case you guys like ever have the game crash on you and like you think, oh, now I just have to type in the whole search string again. No, it's right there. Which is nice. I've done that to myself quite a few times where I, do whatever, it crashes and I'm like, oh, I just typed all that search string in there. Then, if you just check your history, you'll be able to find it pretty quickly. And Regieleki, I think, as well. Because all these are from, this year, so I can basically get rid of all.
There we go. I found a dex entry that I need.
Oh, you did? What'd you get?
Zubat. I need to get a Zubat. Well, a Golbat needs to get for XXS, and let's see if I need to do it for a Crobat. Yep. So I need to go all the way up to a Crobat. So definitely a good one for me to evolve twice to get my second to last field research to get myself up to level 74.
Yeah, no, I do that too. Like I said, like when I'm going through my bag, I'll check my XXLs and S's and see, okay, which ones do I want to keep around, and any ones I don't have the dex entry for yet. I honestly don't even check. I just evolve them and then to get rid of them because like usually the Pokemon will have more enough candy that missing like 100 of it isn't a big deal for the evolutions. All right, big one here, Zam.
Did you answer? Do you feel like we answered Wicked's question? I'm just realizing.
No, I just saw him respond. Yeah, the successor, yeah. I have got to be in thousands, like 10, like the thousands. I think last time I checked. Yeah, I can go and make sure in a minute. How about you, Terminal? How many times do you think you've actually mega evolved a Pokemon in total?
35, 50, 35, 99.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So. One thing Wicked, I don't know if you do this, but if you look at your, say, your Mega 2 or Mega 1 Pokemon, when you go to it and you tap on there, you can then tap on the final the max level stuff up top, and you can see how many times more you have to evolve something to be able to max it out. So in this case here, this is Kangaskhan that I've got to evolve one more time, and then it's going to be a max level one of it. So that's one of those things that you can do is you can tap on that and see how many times you have to do it. And I call them Mega Mondays. I haven't done it recently, but on Mondays I used to go through all my Megas that are Mega 1 and Mega 2s and just go through them all, just Mega them once, and that way every week I'm able to get them up a little bit higher of a level.
Not a bad idea. We should maybe start doing that. Not the worst idea in the world. But I'll check mine in a second, Wicked. I just want to get through all these Zams right here, which it looks like I'm gonna get rid of all of them. Bye doggos. You have fun in that farm upstate that everyone says you're living a really fun life, and I hope you really enjoy yourself with your farm and get lots of bugs. And wait, bugs? Dogs don't eat. No, yeah, you know what, they do eat bugs. They eat their own poop, so of course they eat bugs. You have bugs, and you run with the horses and the cows, and you swim with the fishes. Wait, that's actually a
Big Green Dinosaur. So Big Green Dinosaur said he's so close to 10 best buddies, so we can get a shiny Jirachi. So one thing that you can do is a search term, which I don't have up here on the screen, but you can search for buddy 1, 2, 3, 4, and a buddy 5 are your best buddies. So if you search for buddy 4, that'll show you ones that are almost your best buddies. And when you so that's a good way to get through it. And then if you come up here, you can see how many more times you need to do stuff. How many more hearts you need to be able to get them to best buddies. And so what I'll do is I'll go through my buddy 3s, buddy 4s about once a week. Probably you can do this every day,
right?
And just swap between them and then do the different things you need to do. So, for example, today I went through and I've already given him a treat and battled together, and we saw a new place. I still can do some things where I still can play with it, and then that'll get me some more hearts every day. So you should be able to easily get about 7 hearts a day on a buddy, and sometimes more than that.
Also, so I just checked my medal. I got 4330 for mine so far.
Wow, you're higher than me.
Wait, I was? I thought you were at 5,000. I'm at 43.
No, I'm at 3,600.
Oh wow. Well, I remember when I first started playing, I thought I was really slick. Okay, really smart guy. I would have mega evolve a Pokemon more than once per day, and that way I could get it faster up to the the final. No, there was definitely text in there that said you couldn't do that, and I only read it about after trying to do it for 20 times, thinking it would work. So yeah,
Yeah,
there's
I
that.
mean, only 20 times you wasted. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, and because it was a new mega, I just gotten very expensive to do those 20 times. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah, definitely not something you want to do very often.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah, it was kind of dumb. Yeah, but you know what? Whatever. Okay. Ooh, this was
yep,
pretty good.
yep.
Keep that one around. All right, yeah. So I think let's go through. I'm gonna finish up Zos then, and then we can call it from there because I think we've given everybody a pretty good tutorial, you know, about exactly how this stuff works.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah, I just wanted to be a little preview. You guys could see how this works, see it in action, so that way you're not super confused or like wasting time and energy and whatever. I figured this would be a little fun thing to do because we have this bonus, which is very rare. We don't get I don't think have we ever gotten a bonus like this besides transfer days.
It's been a while for
But I thought,
and here's one thing that Dark is talking about is that I just mega this Ray that is a Mega 2, and it says that I can evolve it 2 more times to reach the max level. But if you go to the current level that he's at, it says the mega level cannot increase further today.
Read that first word for me.
So Ray level 40 and a half. It's 98, which is a 44. It's got the special move, and it's got 2 attacks, and the attacks are A rated. And I haven't updated the CP the whatchamacallit yet, but yes, I know you love the way that I name my Pokemon.
Yeah, I do. I do.
I actually do.
I think it's the first time you actually explained to me how it works. Honestly, I've never. I thought like if I asked you, it'd just be like too complicated. I just lose my brain. I just get fried. This is your brain on drugs. And then there's a frying pan with my brain in it. It's an egg. Well, it wasn't that bad actually. It actually kind of makes sense for the most part.
Yep, this is your brain on terminals naming system, which is actually done by PokeGenie. So really, I can scan and go through it pretty quickly.
There's 42 Zacians now gone. Oh my god, that was great. Even though I don't really need candy for this one. look at how much candy I have for Zacian.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even need to do this one. Didn't matter what I transferred it, but still, I can definitely power up quite a few more of those. I mean, I've already got two. I got 2 hundos, right? One's a shundo, one's a normal hundo. I mean, I guess I could get a couple more. Make a whole team of sword dogs.
Yep,
that'd be fun.
You want to see a painful metal level where I'm at right now?
Oh no!
One short of getting to gold teeny Rattata. I met up with a friend over the weekend, and we did. He's been saving a bunch for me. Teeny
nice.
Rattatas are Rattatas that are 2.41 kilograms or smaller, and large Magikarps are. Ooh, I have to look it up. It's 13, 14 if I remember correctly.
Is Niantic body shaming Rattata?
No, we're just looking for teeny ones. And I think somebody was mentioning about best buddies. I'm terrible at doing best buddies. That's something that I just I
tried to for a while there, but it was like one of the things that led to my early burnout was trying to do that every single friggin' day. I don't remember where I got to in it, but I wasn't. Where is it?
Those are my lowest.
What's the meta look like again for the best buddy one? What does it look like?
Best buddy one are it's the one. No, where is it? Hang on. Here it is. It looks like it's got a red dot on the bottom of it. Honestly, don't even.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, what
is that supposed to be?
I think it's supposed to be a heart.
It's a heart, but then what is I guess it's Pikachu, maybe.
With a hat on it? I don't know. This is definitely one of the weirder ones.
Sticking out.
No, that doesn't look like his tail.
If you look at the size medals, the Pikachu is definitely a lot more obvious on there. So what the heck?
Right,
does anyone in the stream know what that it is?
Yeah, somebody let me know. Also, I'm at 69 best buddies. Nice.
Yeah, definitely pound those best buddies hard.
Yeah, I play with them all the time.
It's always good to play with your best buddies.
Oh yeah, that's to get best buddies too, is by playing with them. You gotta tickle them, you gotta feed them berries, from your personal stash. You gotta, take candid photos of them.
Yeah, playing
Got
with them is important.
You gotta make sure that they get into a few fight clubs every once in a while. What else are their hearts for? Oh yeah, you gotta make sure they follow a certain path. They can't deviate at all, or else they'll get punished. I'm definitely describing something here, guys. I'll let you guys figure it out.
So here's something that I want to point out. A lot of people don't know. There are two different raid badges. One says champion, and you have to win 2,000 raids to get a platinum of it. And the other one says battle legends, where you've got to win 2,000 legendary raids. And the difference is that they don't count for each other. Meaning legendary raids count for the battle legends one, and then champion are everything that is not a legendary raid. They'll count for it. So legendary raids are those tier 5 or tier 6 raids for it. So this is one of those ones that you want to make sure that you are people are looking at it and going, well, they should be the same. They should overlap. I've only got 2,100 champion raid battles, but I've got 3,800 battle legend ones. So there's a difference, and they're tracked separately for your
I'll
knowledge.
be honest. Niantic has done a very good job of parodying what Game Freak has always done with their mechanics wordings. Makes it absolutely utterly impossible to know what they're talking about while also describing what it does.
Yep. Yep.
Because
Rising. Go ahead.
I was gonna say a good example of that is that it'll say like the games will use words like harshly fell, or the defense harshly fell, and the defense fell. I'm like, unless you know what those actually mean, you don't know actually what that means. Good Wicked, get rid of those guys. Yeah, try to do stuff like within this year, like, man, but always remember, like, I've been thinking about this too, you want to keep some back because you want to reach that 3 or 4 year level so we get a better chance of getting those lucky. So I would say, like, yeah, get rid of a lot of them, keep maybe like say 10 or so for those years, because like however much storage you're at, 10 shouldn't be too much, right, on your storage. And
Yep.
then you can trade them, especially on trade days, and get if we still have them in the future, who knows, but get a good chance of getting a lucky.
Yeah, if you use the search string age 7-733, that because last year was a leap year, that encompasses that. So that'll be everything that is less than 2 years old. And then so age 7-733 and candykm20, and that could be the things you could start going through for that. So how are we doing, Dark? We think we're wrapping up here.
No, I was talking to myself there for a second. I mean, it was really important, but
Right.
I was saying also don't overthink the stuff too much, or else it's in a terminal where he has to have me sit him down and slowly but surely transfer Pokemon that he really does not need.
Yep.
And these are not just like, oh, maybe I could see why I kept that. These are like, no, you should have gotten rid of those years ago kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, like, don't overthink it, just do like what feels right. If you feel like you've transferred too many, or like you want to save some of this because like it's your favorite and you'd love to do mirror trade somebody or whatever, do that too. Okay. This is all about what you feel like you want to do. And just play it by ear, see like what you see, what it feels like. It's just a good opportunity, but don't forget at the same time though, don't feel like you have to do everything that we're doing and get rid of all this stuff, because you and your journey in Pokemon is of course different than ours. So, just make the best decision you can. Don't feel like you've got to do all the stuff that all the pros are doing. The experts say you got to do this, or else you'll grow up to be a sad child that won't have anybody to love you and whatever. I've seen some weird TikToks recently. Just don't mind me.
I guess we wouldn't want to be watching your TikToks feed.
No, I just say that sometimes when looking for some terrible inspiration, believe me, there's some terrible people out there that give you some inspiration.
Yep.
They're really great people, let me tell you. It's so great, I don't ever want to see them ever again. Feed. Oh boy. Anyway, we're getting a little bit off track though, but I think like this is a good time to wrap it up. And in case any of you are doing that, let us know like how much extra candy you got, maybe in our Discord. We'll put the link in the chat real quick. This one is Twitch, which has it in there, so I can do it. I mean, Wicked, fair. I totally agree with you on that. Let's see, does Discord work on this one? It does not. Okay, let me copy the message over then. Wow, it's not letting me copy anything correctly right
I do have a purifiable hundo for Groudon that, well, fortunately,
Ah,
I do
dang
have
it.
a Shundo Groudon, so don't worry about that part of it.
Oh,
So,
this is not
I got
working
it.
right
I'll
at
put the
all.
yep. Good. You can take that out. I got that. I'll put the Discord link in here.
I'm really mashing that C key right now. Yes.
Yeah.
There. God, that was
There
so
you go.
annoying. All right. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate you working, letting us get through our little difficulties at the beginning, technical difficulties. We finally figured it out. I'm going to see if there's a way to make this work better on OBS because I think I know what's going on in terms of at least, I did it again, of
Right.
why it keeps like changing the size thing that we saw earlier. But this we'll definitely have to go into Discord and see if there's a way we can keep that open. I'll figure that out. You know, it's a growing process, learning process. So I'm kind of glad we did this just so we could troubleshoot a couple little things and know what to change later. I also, your background there is pretty cool. I don't think I've seen that one yet where I am with all the jack-o'-lanterns, you know, up there, like they're like on the telephone poles and
here?
stuff.
Oh,
Kind
it's
of like
probably
that, yeah.
I'm like in a forest. I guess
Right.
my biome is a forest biome. That's what you're talking
Exactly.
about there.
Yeah, that's super cool. Like, I
What's
actually do
what's your
like.
background look like? You're down by the shore. You're down by the
Let's
beach.
see.
You got probably a beach by.
I'm not at the beach. I'm more like at like the shoreline. But like when I get in the beach, it does look kind of cool. But I mean, like those look so much better than this. Like they put like a pumpkin, you know, and some fences, whatever. It's kind of whatever. But like that forest one looks pretty cool. I like that one a lot. That one looks pretty.
I wish they kept those backgrounds. I wish there was a way you could see like the background you caught it in and stuff like that.
Oh my god, wouldn't that be insane? Like if you actually had a Halloween. There should have been a background for this event, man. Like just like every wild Pokemon has like a 5% chance to show up with a background. A Halloween background. It could have been like something cool. I don't know. I'm not an artist or anything.
Yep. Well, thanks to everybody for joining up. Appreciate
Yes, thank you, everyone.
And
So you all have.
hope you all stay legendary and catch them all.
This has been Pogo Tips with just the tips.